Now, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth called on France to boost military spending amid strained transatlantic relations over President Donald Trump's commitment to NATO. This is French Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu was in Washington for talks on a variety of issues, including Iran and the conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza. The visit came amid Trump's remarks implying a softening of U.S. support for Kyiv in its war with Russia. Furthermore, France hailed talks on the Ukraine war between top U.S. and European officials, during which U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio again pressed a U.S. peace plan. President Emmanuel Macron said the talks launched a positive process as Europe seeks to be included in efforts to end the war in Ukraine. He said everybody wants to get a robust and sustainable peace.
And I think this is a very important occasion to have convergence with our Ukrainian friends and amongst the Europeans alongside with you, because I think everybody wants to get peace, for sure, and a robust and sustainable peace. And this is something we clearly we all pursue. And now the question is about the phasing, the way to approach this results, which is the one we do wish.
The meetings included Macron, Rubio, U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff, British Foreign Secretary David Lammy, German officials and Ukrainian ministers.
You want to make the cost.
Later, Rubio called Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to discuss the Paris meeting and said that talks with European officials towards a ceasefire in Ukraine had been encouraging. Lavrov and Rubio agreed on the need to maintain prompt communication channels in light of the London meeting next week. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky also praised the talks. On the other hand, Russia's UN ambassador said discussing a comprehensive ceasefire is simply unrealistic at this stage.
As I said, we had an attempt on a limited ceasefire on energy infrastructure, which was not observed by the Ukrainian side. So in these circumstances, to speak about ceasefire is simply unrealistic at this stage.
U.S. President Donald Trump expressed dissatisfaction with the ongoing war in Ukraine and remarked on President Zelensky's handling of the conflict, saying he's not a big fan.
I don't hold Zelensky responsible, but I'm not exactly thrilled with the fact that that war started. Now I'm trying to get him to stop because, as you know, Russia's a lot bigger. It's a bigger military force. And if you're smart, you don't go involved and get involved in wars that you can blame the man that was sitting in this seat. Biden, he didn't know what the hell was going on, but I can guarantee you that, and everybody agrees to it, if I were president, that war would have never taken place. I'm not blaming him, but what I am saying is that I wouldn't say he's done the greatest job, okay? I'm not a big fan. I really am. I'm not a big fan.
Trump also mentioned upcoming negotiations, including a minerals deal expected to be signed soon, but refrained from commenting on Zelensky's claims of China supplying weapons to Russia.